Hi, welcome. Welcome back. I'm so excited to be popping on today talking about one of my very favorite things to talk about, which is manifestation. And so, what I'm sharing with you on today's video is the one thing I do every single day that helps me manifest faster and helps me really start drawing in all the things that I wish to have in my reality. So, as you're hopping on, comment down below, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. If you're catching this later on the replay, comment replay, say hi as well, okay? And if you have a friend who you think can benefit from what I'm going to be sharing today, please tag them or send this video to them, because the more people who are manifesting better realities, more abundance, more love, more fun, more joy, more freedom, the better, right? This is such a beautiful thing to be tapping into. So I'm really excited to dive in. And as you'll see in the caption there, before we get started, if you're someone who wants more support with this and what I'm going to be sharing on today's video, comment training down below and I will send you a really powerful free training I've created all about exactly what I'm talking about, where I'm diving in even deeper to the exact 3-step process that I use to get to this place where manifestation gets to just be more easy, more natural, filled with ease, grace, and flow and fun. Because here's the thing, and this is where I'll get into, before I get into like the exact thing, the energy that we're in is so important, right? And so many people that I see, and myself included at times, I still catch it and I'm like, damn, what am I doing over here? Are trying to manifest from force or from fear or from lack. And if you have any of that in your energy field or in your mind, those doubts or fears or insecurities, those things are going to stop your manifestation, or at least they're going to hold it from coming in faster. So what's so important, and this is where I'm going to get into the one thing I do every day, is part of that is the energetics, right? And part of that is being in that place of fun. So in order to manifest faster, you really want to just be enjoying every single moment, being as present and grateful for what you do have, okay? Now, in order to do that and get to that place consistently, I want to share a story. So I had this client, and her dream was to have a better job with better pay, and she really wanted to provide for her son. So she was a single mom, and she was working a job. She'd been there for like years and years, but felt super unappreciated and undervalued. And because of the income she was making at that job, she wasn't able to afford the house that she really wanted. And so her and her son had always shared a bed. They just had one bed at their place. And her son was now about 5 years old when we started working together. So she was also in a very toxic relationship where she wasn't feeling valued, she wasn't feeling appreciated, and the man she was with was just kind of like, it was kind of like breadcrumbs, and she felt like, I'm just being strung along, and is this actually, what I want? Is this actually good for me, or do I deserve better? And so she came to me, and what we really wanted to work on was the manifestation process, and was, getting clear on the things she did want, because she realized that she was not happy, she was not feeling supported, confident, or in alignment with her current reality any longer, and she wanted something better. Praise the Lord, right? And she deserved something better. So I took her through this process that I'm going to share with you in a minute, all about reprogramming in order to align and really start manifesting with ease. And within 2 weeks, she had a job interview. She nailed the interview, and it was this place with better pay. They covered continued education, better health care, and it was in a new city. So her and her son moved to this new city. They moved about a month later, but the interview and the accepting of the job happened within 2 weeks of working together. And the coolest, that already is cool. You could drop some hearts if you think that's cool, or give me a hell yes if you're excited and celebrating her with me. Hi, welcome. I thought that was already super cool, right? She already manifested better pay, better job. The employers were like in love with her and really, really valued and appreciated her and what she was doing. So it already was a huge win. But when she went to this city to check out and look for some houses, she had a little bit of fear because where she came from before and was really hoping to up level and get a better place to live for her and her son. And we did the same process because manifestation, when you have the process, you can use it. You can translate that, whether it's for relationships, work, money, homes, right? Travel, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. It's the same process across the board once you know it, once you have it nailed. So she messaged me and she had manifested this beautiful home. Somehow this woman was not even worried about payment and rent, so she gave her a really, really affordable rent for this beautiful 2-bedroom house in this amazing community in San Diego. And so my client, she ended up moving in there, and it was the first time since her son had been born 5 years ago where they both had their own bedroom and their own space. So not only did she manifest a dream job in 2 weeks, but then she manifested her dream house. And before I wrap this up, she also started to have the confidence because she tapped into that next level version of herself. So she had the confidence to change things in her relationship dynamic, and she cut out this partner who wasn't treating her well and started to really show up as like the badass queen that she is. So give me some yeses in the comments if you love that story, if you love that story as much as I do, because I know I love it. So awesome. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was so beautiful, so amazing to witness. And so it's really, actually, before I share, this is something that I go in even more depth in my free training. So if you want to really start making shifts like this in your own life as well, and you don't know where to start, or you feel like you've tried everything for manifestation but it hasn't worked yet, comment training down below, and then after I finish this video, I'll send that your way, because this is the 3-step process I taught her. This is the 3-step process I use in my own life with everything, and it's had me manifesting incredible things. I actually have so much I want to share on that in the next couple days, because there's an insane manifestation that's just come to fruition this weekend. So comment training if you want me to send you that to teach you the exact process. And in terms of what this is, this one thing I do every single day, it comes down to the reprogramming process as well as the being in alignment with my future self. So I want to break this down as simply as possible, right? I know that the version of me right now has this specific reality, right? You watching this right now, you are a vibrational match for your current reality. Okay, that's just the facts, because if you were a vibrational match for what you desired, you'd already have it. So the fact that it's not here shows that you're not a match for it, right? So when it comes to the daily practices, one of the biggest things that I do every single day is I spend time, whether this is through meditation, I do really deep quantum healing meditations. Those have been like a game changer for me. So I guide myself through that every day, or whether it's through journaling, whether it's through just future pacing, as I said, meditation, breath work. There's a lot of different methods and modalities that you can use to get you there. But what you want to do every single day is connect to the energy of the version of you who already has all that you want. The version of you who already has all that you want. And I actually have on my phone, and I don't know probably won't be able to see it, but like at the bottom, I have there, you already are, because that's my reminder of like, wait, I already am. So instead of thinking I want these things or someday I'm going to have these things, it's about getting into the energetic alignment of I already am that version of me. I already have the house. I already have the partner. I already have the money. I already have, the best-selling book. I already have the features here. I already have this, right? The more you can get into alignment of already having it, the sooner it comes to you, because you become the magnet for it, right? You're already a magnet that's attracting things, but if you want to attract those things, you need to level up to match that vibration. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense. Is this making sense? Because we always get that which we're being, right? So perfect example, when I was feeling super insecure, when I first started my business, and I kept feeling like I'm not enough yet, I'm not ready, or I'm not deserving, or I don't know if I can handle the clients, or all those things, right? So many limiting beliefs. The version of me that I was being was not the confident, successful coach. It was the small, insecure, unworthy kind of inner child that was coming through, right? Not feeling good enough. So what was happening? I was attracting quite often things and experiences and people that matched that, where then I continued to feel like, see, exactly, like I'm not ready yet, or I'm not good enough at this, or I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna, hide behind my computer and keep doing more busy work versus actually like getting out there and helping people, right? Or I would stop showing up, I'd stop putting my content out there, I'd stop sharing my message with people because I didn't have the embodiment. I wasn't being the version of me who already was successful, who already knew she could help people and was good enough, okay? So thinking of yourself right now in this moment, and if you're willing to share in the comments, that would be amazing. Are you currently being that next level version of you? Because whatever it is you want to manifest, you can share in the comments what you're manifesting. That's a little bit less personal than owning up to like, I'm not there yet, right? But whatever it is you're manifesting, if you have that clear vision of like, I know that this is what I desire. For me, that's like being a best-selling author. For me, that was partnering up with Gaia, and that actually manifested about a month ago. I'm actually probably going to Colorado this weekend to be at one of their events, which is insane. Like, I cannot believe it, and yet I can, because I was doing this process. I was fully embodying the version of me who already had that reality. And so all of a sudden, boom, people reaching out, and all of a sudden connections, and all of a sudden, acknowledgement, all of a sudden these things are showing up. And it's because I was becoming, I was becoming it before it was physically here. So that is the key. That is the key. Thank you. And I've come a long way, but not at the highest level of myself, for sure. Yeah, and it's important to acknowledge that. So thank you for sharing that. Secondly, our highest level of ourself constantly changes, right? Because my current reality is what I used to dream about, right? Like a year or 2 years ago, I used to dream about being here. So I stepped into that next level version of myself. But now that I'm here, there's more, right? There's like, okay, well, now that I have this, I'm really calling in this. And so it's like, how can you bridge that gap to become that version of you now, so that you pull it into your reality sooner? But there is always going to be another higher level of ourselves. So it's about constantly, in my opinion, repeating this process. And so in order to do that, in order to embody that next level version of yourself, the reprogramming is also so important. And I wouldn't be where I was today had I not done a lot of the releasing and clearing out, right? Because it's hard to become a vibrational match for your next level if the insecurities are there, or if the self-doubt, or if all of those fears and things are holding you back, right? So it comes down to, not only was I doing like a lot of daily reprogramming and looking at in what ways am I not being who I want to be, or am I believing I'm not ready yet? How can I reprogram and shift that? And then how can I embody the version of me so that I attract it sooner, right? And so that's exactly what I teach and share in depth, sharing that exact 3-step process inside the free training. So before I wrap this video up, definitely, if you want to know more about how you can actually do this in your own life and have it happen way, way faster, because to be 110% transparent, I spent the last 8 years doing a lot of this deep work and studying with mentors and healers all around the world, learning how to shift and how to reprogram, and then how to align and manifest the reality that I currently have. And so I've condensed that into this 3-step process that absolutely can transform your life, and I share all of that inside the free training. So thank you so much, everyone who is here watching. I really hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful. And again, if you want that training, just comment training and I'll send you it after this video. Get you hooked up, get you manifesting the amazing things you're calling in. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. So I hope you'll have a beautiful, beautiful day.